Hey you guys, so what I want to talk about today is embodiment and sacred sexuality. I really want to use the example of sacred sexuality to get to a deeper understanding of what embodiment really is. So it doesn't matter whether you have had any sort of experience with something like sacred sexuality or not, because this video really is about understanding what the essence of that is, which is embodiment. And then to be able to use that when you get more of an understanding of it in your life, so that you can keep expanding, keep coming into your body and have more of an experience of that oneness. Because oneness is only experienced through embodiment in this physical life. Now, why or what sacred sexuality really is one possible path or way to experience oneness. Many of us have this innate longing, or there's a remembrance really in us of that we are more than just this physical body and just this individual sort of cut off experience. Now, that is a remembrance of being a fragment of source. We know that we are more, and we have this want to merge with it, to experience more of it. And the reason why sacred sexuality is a way that some people experience this and is often talked about as a way to experience all of this, that is because it's embodied. Now, what is the essence of a sacred sexual experience in one person? It is self-acceptance. You're fully in the body. There is an acceptance of who you are. It is self-respect. Lots of respect in a sacred, intimate situation. There is presence. If there's one situation you would be fully present, it is in a situation like that. So presence is key. Honesty and transparency. If you try to not face something, or you're trying to get away from a part of yourself, or you're not wanting to feel something, or you're not really honest with, who you're with or with yourself, you're not transparent, that will just stop the energetic flow. And then there's trust and safety. All of this is in that situation. Now we are in a period in the world now where a lot of the distorted and shameful, all that kind of energy around sexuality is clearing. And so I'm not talking about all kinds of experiences with sexuality. I'm talking about what is often labeled as sacred sexuality. That is self-acceptance. That is self-respect. That is presence, honesty, transparency, it's trust. All of that brings you into the body. Now, if you are in that kind of a situation, how do you feel? Do you want to be in the body? Probably. It is a way to experience source in body, because we are opening the body from within. When we are fully opening the body, we get super sensitive. And that's a good example, actually, because we hear a lot of people like walking around in the world, and then there's this, oh, I'm too sensitive. It's just too much. I'm taking in too much. And then we kind of withdraw, or we contract, and we don't fully want to be in the body and experience all of it because it's too intense. And I completely understand that. I have those experiences myself. But if we then look at the sacred sexuality and that kind of situation, when the senses fully open and you get super sensitive, that is something you want. That is something you want to be even more in the body, to feel even more of it. Because it opens everything. And what it really does is that it pours that sexual energy, that life force energy around in the body. That's the creative energy. That is the energy When all of that is just opening the body, activating the body, we can experience oneness. Now, there is no, how to explain this? If there's one thing to take with you from whether or not you've experienced anything around that, it is that you want to be in the body. How can you use that in different areas of your life? Do you want to be in your body? The importance and the example of this is that to experience that oneness, to expand, to open your body, all of that is through embodiment. We have to come into the body. And in that situation, we tend to want to be in the body, which is why this is happening maybe more easily than in other experiences in life. But if we understand what it really is, it's presence, it's self-acceptance, it's self-respect, it is full embodiment. Then we can start to practice this and to hold this in more areas of our lives. Because that is really what it's about. Ascension, all of these fancy words we throw around us. It's not about going somewhere, it's not about getting out of the body. It is about fully embodying the light, the consciousness, the energy that we are. And it is about, then the body will shift. But it is an expanded awareness. That is from embodiment. It's all happening within the body. And when we are in this kind of experience, there's no middleman, so to say. There's no, there's the energy of devotion. It's the energy of allowance, of surrender. It's just fully being in it. It's allowing that life force energy to just move around in the body. It's allowing that inner fire. It's allowing the emotions. It's allowance. It's being fully present with it all. And there's no middleman like a guru or anything we have to devote ourselves to. It's just a devotion to life itself. It's a devotion. It's a full presence to being in the body, in life. What it really is that it's saying yes to life. And this life is happening in this body, which is why embodiment is so important. So can you practice to be in your body, to not be afraid of your emotions? Choose to be in your body, no matter. Can you practice respecting yourself? Can you practice accepting yourself? Can you choose again and again to be in this body? Because that is what is important. We don't need all these fancy words and all these practices. If we can just have that thing, that same sort of North Star that we follow, which is embodiment. I hope this is helpful for you guys. I will see you in the next video. I will for sure be talking more about these topics, but I wanted to give a short introduction sort of, and use this as an example for embodiment, which I hope can be helpful. We'll see you guys in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.